Ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo àwa ọmọ Yorùbá o. Ẹ kú ojúmọ́, ẹ kú Jímọ̀, the first Jímọ̀ of or the second Jímọ̀ of the new year. Rather, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé Ọlọ́run ti jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa jí sí ire, jí sáyọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run tó dọ̀run àtayé. Mo dúpẹ́ lórí gbogbo agbára tí Ọlọ́run gbé sílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwa ọmọ Yorùbá ká jí sáyọ̀ lówùúrọ̀ yìí. Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín ní orúkọ Elédùmarè àti gbogbo alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti lórúkọ Ọlọ́run tó rán Pọ̀fẹ́sọ̀ Adébánjí Akíntóyè níṣẹ́ àti our chief of staff Sunday Igboho, Chief Sunday Igboho Òòṣà àti gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún ẹ̀mí gbogbo wa. Ẹ rí bí ètò ṣe ń lọ, bí ètò ṣe ń lọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà, ṣé gbogbo wa fojú wa rí? Well, mo máa kọ̀ fẹ́ fi òwúrọ̀ yìí, mo fẹ́ fi bẹ gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá tí wọ́n ti fọwọ́ sí pé kí Yorùbá dá dúró bí orílẹ̀‐èdè nínú òmìnira, pé kán wọjọ́ ọ̀la wa o. Gbogbo effort tí Bọ́lá Ahmed Aṣíwájú tó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ààrẹ Nàìjíríà nísìnyí tó ń gbégbèsè, ẹ mọ̀ pé reforms ni wọ́n pè é, tẹ́ àtúnlẹ̀ sọ pé bí a restructuring through the back door, táwọn ọ̀tá Yorùbá dẹ̀ ń wò wípé ṣé wọ nǹkan tá láàfẹ́ ló fẹ́ ṣe, ó fẹ́ gba àwọn èèyàn ẹ sílẹ̀ àbí? Tó yẹ pé tí Aṣíwájú bá fi lè lo 4 or 8 years ẹ̀ tán, these people have the propensity láti dá gbogbo ẹ̀ padà. And tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ti ju ọ̀rọ̀ restructuring lọ nípa gbogbo challenges tí Yorùbá ń face nínú Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀rọ̀ wa ti ju restructuring lọ. Yes, àwọn kan wà tó ń benefit, àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kan wà tó ń benefit from this current dysfunctional structure, this dysfunctional federal system. Tó lè yẹ pé ó pay wọn irrespective of whatever happen to Nigeria. Àwọn ò care. In as much as Nigeria remain one and Yorùbá continue to play that subsidiary fiddle assignment, táwọn feudal lords tó ń colonize wa tí wọ́n gbélé wọn àwọn Yorùbá yìí lọ́wọ́. Mo fẹ́ pick conscience àwọn Yorùbá yìí. I don't want to know which of the offices or positions, either public or in the private sector, you are operating for within the context of one Nigeria. I want to tell you, but you are not as more as intelligent than most of us. The Nigeria are cut off from the surviving chain. You are not as more glorious than majority of the Yoruba people, whom the Nigerian dysfunctional socio-economic and political system are subjected to perpetual certitude. You are not better off than us. Irrespective of whatever position you find yourself now currently in the country, this unfortunate country called Nigeria does not imply that you are more glorious than any of us. But the truth of the matter is this: whether we like it or not, the time for Yoruba to emerge as a sovereign state has come. And all Yorubas are willing and ready in our millions to troop out to affirm this. It is time for us to have our own separate country outside the context of the garbage which Nigeria is throwing at us as members of humanity, members of the critical class of the general whole. So we are telling you that it will be unfortunate that you be to be seen assert right to self-determination in practical terms. Kó wá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin lè máa jáde máa antagonize wa, máa sọ pé kò lè possible, or kó bí ẹ fẹ́ become an instrument in the hands of our enemies to stop us from actualizing our right to self-determination, which is going to commence very soon. So mo máa appeal sí any of these Yorùbá tó ní negative traits yìí àti negative philosophy yìí pé ó máa dí wa lọ́nà pé ká má lè achieve sovereignty wa, or you are going to create an internal crisis, to create a division among us láti lè fa owó àgọ́ sẹ́yìn. This you will not succeed. This we can assure you that you will not succeed, because the majority of the Yorubas have resolved to be free, and that is where we stand, and that is what is going to happen, and that is what we are going to do. So fi message yìí fi ránṣẹ́ sí gbogbo àwọn baálẹ̀ Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn senators Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn members of the reps Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn assembly Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn councillor Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn chairman Yorùbá, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó occupy one position or the other, either at the superstructural level or the substructural level. Wípé wọn ò gbọdọ̀ dí wa lọ́wọ́ tásìkò bá ti tó, because we are trooping out in our millions to say enough is enough, and the majority will carry the vote. We are tired of all this season of shenanigans and season of imposition of an idea that intend to portray us as weaklings. How can they not be taking our resources and still be lording it over us? Wọ́n ti sọ gbogbo adẹ́wú tán, gbogbo allocation tó jáde nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó ń lọ sí center àwọn north ló ń kógbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn inú àpò àwọn díẹ̀ kan dẹ̀ ló ń wọ̀ àwọn ò fẹ́ wu system yìí mọ́ kọ́ máa sọ gbogbo adé serve which is worse a condition that is worse than being a peasant. We don't want that anymore in our land. We don't want that anymore in our life. Yoruba people want to be in charge of their own destiny. We want to have our own government, our own constitution. We want to have our own army, our police, our air force, our international passport. We want to conduct diplomacy, international diplomacy for ourselves. So these are the reality of Nkotowa lesson, and that is what is going to begin to happen from this year 2025 to when our flag will eventually be hung in the United Nations and our name as a sovereign state will be proclaimed forever at the level of United Nations, ECOWAS, European Union.